Hey guys, I'm William Whelan. Glad to be back with you here, analyzing college basketball for GetMoreSports.com. We've got a slate of games this weekend that should tell us a lot about conference races, and I'm here to give you your weekend picks to click. We're going to start things off with a Mountain West Conference matchup as the San Diego State Aztecs take the trip out to beautiful and cold Colorado to take on the Rams in Fort Collins. Now, this game pits two of the conference's best programs as of late. Two of the best coaches, Steve Fisher, Larry Eustachy. The big storylines here, San Diego State has started to figure things out after a opener conference loss to Fresno State. They've won 4 in a row. Offense starting to click. Winston Shepard starting to play a bit more under control, make things happen for teammates as well. However, Colorado State's been playing well in their own right as well. Larry Eustachy has this team humming, and a lot of credit needs to go to J.J. Avila, the big man that transferred into Colorado State. You can score from inside and out. He gets to the free throw line at quite a good rate, and he can hurt you all over the floor and is a matchup nightmare. Still, San Diego State's on a roll here. This is the most purely talented team in the league. If they can bring their defense to Fort Collins into a hostile environment that is Moby Arena, I like their chances to come away with a win. If they don't control Colorado State on the glass, if they allow the Rams to get to the free throw line, that could definitely hurt them. Keep an eye on the Rams bench because this team is deep. If they contribute in a major way, go with the Rams, but I'm going to go with the Aztecs. San Diego State picks up a big win and moves to winning 5 in a row. Next, we head to Big 12 country, and we're going to stay here for a little while looking at Kansas and Texas. Now, the Jayhawks are going on the road to Austin, and Texas has started to play a little bit better as of late, dominating back-to-back wins against West Virginia and TCU. Kansas rolling in conference play. Of course, they drop a tough one in Iowa State's territory. However, they come back home to Fog Allen and beat a very good Oklahoma team. This is a matchup of two coaches that need this win for various reasons. Kansas needs this win to keep their momentum going. Keep guys like Kelly Oubre, who started the year off so poorly and has come on so strong as of late, keep them engaged. Keep this team feeling like they can win a Big 12 title. Yet another one for Bill Self. On the other side, Texas has been leering as of late. They're teetering on going hard and going out. This team needs a big win. Front line, advantage, Texas. Guard play, advantage, Kansas. What's going to give? I'm going to watch for Cliff Alexander. The big man, the freshman for the Jayhawks, if he shows up and he rises to this challenge and he affects the game in multiple ways, even if he's not scoring, I like the Jayhawks' chances, especially with Frank Mason, their point guard, playing as well as he has recently. I'm going to go with the Jayhawks riding into Austin and flying out with a win. As I said, we're going to stay in Big 12 country, this time looking at Oklahoma State going to Kansas State. Now, the Wildcats have been playing very well as of late, pushing teams to the brink, even started off conference play 4-1, sitting atop the table in the Big 12. However, this is a team that's been wildly inconsistent throughout the season. They need to hold serve at home. The Doom Dome is beautiful when it is packed. It is loud. It is rowdy. And it is tough for opponents to play in and win in when the students are engaged, when this program is engaged. I see a hostile environment for Oklahoma State coming in this weekend. The Cowboys have played very well. They have a great tandem of LeBron Nash and Phil Forte. Phil Forte, really one of the great shooters in college basketball. This is going to be a tough game for them to play. I think Kansas State feels a sense of urgency that maybe they didn't earlier on in the year, and I think they've been playing like it lately. And I expect them to continue that trend, holding serve at home. I like Kansas State. We're headed out to ACC country, and we are going to look at Miami traveling up the seaboard up to Syracuse. Now, Syracuse, we know what Jim Boeheim is going to do. That 2-3 zone is a nightmare matchup for opponents. But the combination of Sheldon McClellan and Angel Rodriguez for Miami has played very well of late. They go into Duke's house and pull out a big win, dropping 90 points. They go to Notre Dame and push the Fighting Irish to the brink. This team has been playing as well as anybody else in the conference that might not be in the top 2 or 3. And what I think the key is that Miami is tough. Miami's a little bit cocky. They play with a little bit of flash, but they play with confidence on both sides of the floor. I don't think you can say enough about that at the college level. Guys maybe playing above their head for 10 minutes a game can get you big wins over tough teams. It's going to be important whether Miami can knock down shots against the Syracuse zone. On the other side, Raheem Christmas, he's have a big day inside against the Hurricanes. He is the single matchup nightmare that Syracuse has to offer right now. And if he has a big day, I like the orange. We all know that it's going to be a hostile environment, as Syracuse always is. Is Miami ready to go for 3 big-time road performances within a week's time? I don't know that they're there yet. I'm going to go with Syracuse to hold down the fort and get a big win at home. Lastly, we go back to the Mountain West, and we're going to look at New Mexico traveling up to Laramie to take on the Wyoming Cowboys. Both of these teams are winners of 3 of their last 4 games. Both teams can play at altitude, which Laramie certainly is, and both teams can hurt you in a variety of ways. But the question here is, can New Mexico handle a guy like Larry Nance Jr.? Can they slow down the guard Josh Adams from the beautiful state of Colorado that's making noise up at Wyoming? Can they handle the pace, the discipline, the strength, and the sneaky athleticism of these Cowboys? I'm not sure that they can in an environment like the Arena Auditorium in what promises to be a big game. New Mexico hasn't exactly shaken the world up this year, but they are still a Mountain West power. And nonetheless, when you are a Mountain West power, fans are going to pack the house to see you. I love Wyoming in this game. I've said that before about teams, and they have let me down, and have let you down probably too. But I really do believe in this Wyoming team. I believe in them at home, and I believe that they will get the win over New Mexico this weekend.